Hey, welcome to Module 4 on how to build with power dynamics and speak truth to authorities. And congratulations for going through Module 1, 2, 3, and now you're Module 4. In Module 3, we talked about how to shine in every meeting, be it physical or virtual. And you saw the intricacies, the nitty-gritties of what you have to do to shine. And now we're looking at Module 4, and it's about building with power dynamics and speaking truth to authority. So, why do we at times feel uncomfortable speaking truth to authorities? It's simply because, number one, we are scared that this truth we're speaking could eliminate us from those positions where we hold. Number two, it could be possibly is because it's so much about us than about the authority, than about the company, than about the vision that we are all pursuing. So, from my personal experience, when the truth is about not about you, but about the success, the progress of the company, of the vision we are all pursuing, most of the time the authorities will perceive it positive, not negative. Okay. And one of the things that you have to take into consideration is that you have to be authentic, you have to be honest, you have to be real to yourself. And when you are authentic, when you're real, when you're sincere, they'll always feel it, they'll always know it, and they'll always feel it. So, how do you communicate power dynamics and to actually express yourself in a very honest and speak truth to the authorities? Now, what in case it's about kind of salary negotiation, salary delay, something that the authority is doing or they have done or he has done or she has done that you do not like it? How do you communicate that upfront? Number one, you do what we call the disarmament technique. Okay, there is a way that you can speak truth to somebody and it hurts. A very hard truth that it doesn't really hurt. Okay, let me explain. So this is concept in psychology. I learned this in psychology when I was doing my social work training. Is the disarming technique. Okay, you say what is good about the person, what is bad about the person, and then you acknowledge that, and then you rebuke the person on what you don't like about him, and then you acknowledge him again in what you believe that he is capable of doing. For instance, Juan, let's go back to our case study. Juan, okay? If you're watching this video and your name is Juan, good for you. Juan, one thing I love so much about you as our leader, our team leader, is that you are so hardworking, you're determined, you're focused, and you are a go-getter. Juan, I really want the best for you as our leader, which I really admire you so much. Something I would love you to work hard on that is that please make sure that you ensure that our salaries are paid on time, because it's so frustrating to work so hard and you end up not receiving salaries that you all depend on it to run your family. I still believe in you as a leader. If you can do something about this as soon as possible, that would be really, really helpful, especially to me. I don't know what others are feeling, but that's what I feel. And I decided to say it because I don't want to keep it for myself and then probably say it to different people. That's why I decided to say it to you directly. Joanne, as a leader, you've been doing so great, and I believe in you. I know you handled it so well, and I'm looking forward to hearing feedback from you because you've always delivered when it is the time for you to deliver. Thank you so much. You see what I've done? I have acknowledged, rebuked, and will bring up the point, and then I have acknowledged again. So you don't just go, Joanne, what you're doing and what the company is doing is bad. I will no longer work here again because my salary keeps on coming late, and this affects how I run my family. So this is one of the most greatest strategy, greatest secret on how you can speak the truth that is hurtful to any authority, to any leader, and he will not be hurt, but you accept that. Remember, it should be about the company. There should be the interest of the organization, the interest of the general team in that truth. And when it is around that neighborhood, I want to assure you that 99% of the times they will not be hurt and they will acknowledge you for that and they will make sure that they do something about that. I am talking as a director, a CEO, a founder, a manager. I've worked in different organizations, and I practice it, and it works. I believe that if you practice it, you will get the same result. Okay, and so in this line, I just want to add to this, even as we go through this course, something very important. What do you do? Okay, what do you actually do when you're in the position and you believe you need a salary increment? What do you do? All right. So most of the time, you have to communicate it clearly, you know, uh, but you don't have to be so pushy about it, okay? Because they know that you're working harder, you deserve that. But when you communicate it, that's good and fine. Just give them some time. So one thing that you have to consistently do after you communicate, even before you communicate, is that you have to document your work. You have to document any success stories that you see you had in the course of doing. For instance, if you solve a big problem that you know that this is really a big move for me, make sure that you communicate that solution you just had to the rest of the team and you document it. That's so important. And most of the time on weekends when you're preparing to get for the next week, you could always check in with your managers or the person who is in direct supervision to you, like, hey, this is what I've done for this week. This is what I intend to do next week. So, do you have some strategic things that are very urgent that you want me to work on it in addition to what I already have? That's amazing. That's amazing. We're also going to see more of these in how to ask for a raise in this very course we're on it. How to ask for a raise in a very strategic way, right? So think about these things. They are very, very important. They are very, very important. And more about how to strategically communicate your value to your supervisor, to your director, that can eventually take to promotion or lead to promotion. We're going to be seeing this in module 5, okay? In module 5 and module 6 also. So enjoy it, enjoy the process, and I hope you're enjoying the course and you're taking notes and you're learning just a lot of things, even getting ready for our live questions and answer session, where I'm going to come in to with everybody from different countries so we can have a conversation on the Q&A, so we can answer your questions that you've always desired to ask. Okay, so how do you build with power dynamics and speak truth to authority? So if you practice the disarming technique, I bet you'll be so good to go. And if that is being said and done, then we will end module 4 here and then dive into module 5 and module 6, even as we wrap up. Looking forward as we conclude and we have our Q&A. My name is Nshom, and I'm looking forward to see you in module 5.